Gronk is gone. In an Instagram post Sunday, Rob Gronkowski announced he's decided to retire from football after an illustrious 9-year career with the Patriots. He leaves behind a unique legacy built on 3 Super Bowl titles, 1 Hall of Fame resume and a childlike exuberance that could be dragged down not by a host of tacklers but only debilitating injury. Gronk will be missed at one Patriot place. The ripple effects of his retirement won't truly be known for months, after New England restocks the position and rejigs its offense, after opposing defenses scrap the double-team game plans they've executed for almost a decade and formulate new ones, after the Patriots' 2019 campaign unfolds and we all assess whether they would have enjoyed greater success had no 87 been around or instead marvel at how they won without another star. Until then, there are 3 clear ramifications of the most significant retirement to come out of Foxborough until Tom Brady or Bill Belichick call it quits. Well, Gronkowski is on to Canton. The Patriots must turn back to business. Tight end is New England's new no. One need from the moment the confetti fell in Atlanta, finding Gronk's replacement owned a bullet on New England's 2019 to-do list. Now it's shot to the very top. No tight end on the roster instills starter-level confidence or can count both receiving and blocking as personal strengths. Jacob Hollister and Steven Anderson are both catch-first or F tight ends, while 255-pounders Ryan Izzo, a 2018 7th-round pick, and new free agent addition Matt Locosi are unproven. The Pats need Gronkowski's replacement to be the position's present and possibly future. Dynamic tight end play has tied New England's offense together for years. While the rest of the league has slimmed down via 3 receiver sets, the Patriots have instead beefed up playing more often with multiple backs or tight ends. This approach has allowed them to seamlessly alternate between steamrolling opponents and spreading them out to isolate and exploit weak pass defenders within the same drive, game and season. A versatile tight end means a versatile offense. Look no further than the 2019 playoffs. Despite catching only 1 pass, Gronkowski dominated the Chargers in the divisional round with a blocking performance that paved the way for a dominant rushing day. Then he secured the most critical passes of the AFC Championship game and Super Bowl, both 6-catch outings that feasted on mismatches. If New England fails to land top free agent Jared Cook, who's reportedly agreed to join the Saints but hasn't signed yet, a high draft pick or trade is coming to Patriot. It's the only way to begin to fill Gronk. New England's receiving situation turns from bad to worse. There's always Gronk. This was the optimist's response to watching the wide-out needy Patriots swing and miss in free agency. They settled for Bruce Ellington and Maurice Harris after chasing top slot options Adam Humphries and Cole Beasley. Edelman, Gronk, James White and a couple nobodies could still get the job done, they said. No longer. The tight end position is suddenly a giant question mark, and here's what we know about New England's receivers. Edelman turns 33 in May. The current version of Philip Dorsett is best suited as a third option. Ellington is an injured reserve magnet. Harris, a restricted free agent earlier this offseason, wasn't tendered by the mediocre Redskins. Damoun Patterson may have to fight to retain his practice squad spot this season, and Matthew Slater is a receiver in name only. Next time the phone rings, don't be surprised if it's the Patriots calling you for a tryout. More salary cap breathing room. The only benefit to come from Gronkowski retirement is the near $10 million in cap space he's freed up. The Patriots have already shuffled some money around so they could tread water earlier this offseason. From the front office's standpoint, Gronk would have ideally made up his mind a month ago. Alas, they can't reverse decisions they made in the meantime to cut Adrian Claiborne, convert Stephon Gilmore's base salary into signing bonus and perhaps withhold larger offers to the likes of Humphries, Beasley or other free agent targets. They can only work with the new money Gronkowski just stuffed into their pockets. How they spend that money with free agency almost 2 weeks old is anyone's guess. The only certainties are the best available players are all gone, and the wide receiver trade market is fairly thin. If anything, they can at least absorb a larger salary now if need be in such a deal. Say if the Bengals wanted to tank and AJ Green became available, a purely speculative scenario that may be pure fantasy. A far more likely scenario is they bank most of this newfound money. New England, which possessed somewhat bigger cap space before Sunday, typically stashes around $5 million for the regular season to facilitate mid-season signings or trades. The Pats should also need between $2.50 minus $4 million to sign their upcoming draft class, a group that becomes more essential to the franchise's future by the day.